Hey everybody, this is Dr. William Clark back for another episode of the Dr. William Clark podcast. Glad to have you in the house with us today. And we're going to be talking about leaders learning to trust their advisors. And this is for all the leaders out there, those of you who are leading corporations, organizations, leading your own outfit, your own job, your own business, your own program, your own institution, etc. Maybe your family as well, or even in the community. This is going to be for you. Before we get started, if at any point we say something of interest, we want to invite you to join us at drwilliampclark.com. Go ahead and schedule your consultation with us. We're glad to talk with you about your project. We do work with nonprofits to raise money and to develop their strategy to become sustainable. We have invited businesses to work with us as well, and that has been a great experience. So, if at any point you need to talk with me about a burning topic, go ahead and schedule your consultation. We'll be glad to chat with you. Go ahead and go over to drwilliampclark.com. Now, listen, we want to talk about leaders learning to trust their advisors. Why is this something that we should talk about? You're not leading your organization by yourself, right? You're not in this space where you're just this lone ranger doing everything by yourself. And for those of you that say, I'm a solopreneur, I do this all by myself and it's just me, myself, and I, to the very, very end, I'm going to challenge you and say, you are not. You're not doing this by yourself. This is a team effort. I am a big believer in teams. I'm a big believer in people contributing to the success of the work and what we're doing. And even when you don't have a dedicated team who is there on payroll, consistent payroll like staff, you are not alone. For those of you that have subcontractors or matrix teams that have been created to help you do the work that you do, again, recognize that as team. Recognize that as people contributing to the work, the outcome, the results that you are specifically targeting for yourself and targeting for your stakeholders and those that you care deeply about. At the end of the day, we all work in teams and we need teams to function, to accomplish things. Think about this. If you order food from DoorDash or Uber Eats, the folks that have designed the app, they are part of your team. The folks that receive the order, the restaurants, they are a part of your team. The folks that have accepted the project to go pick up your order and to bring it to you and to deliver it to you, they are a part of your team. We just named 3 team members who are part of your daily comfort, things that make life just a little bit easier for you. And if it wasn't for those folks that I just listed, those organizations that I just listed, you would have had to do all that stuff yourself in one form or another. It's important as leaders that we recognize the teams that are part of our everyday function, our everyday course of existing and doing business. Now, one of the things that I've noticed about leaders is that we have a tough time, even when we have good team members, we have a tough time trusting our team and depending upon them because we want results now. I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling where you just want to get results now. You're tired of waiting. There's been delay after delay after delay, or this has happened, or that has happened, or this has created an issue or a challenge for you and your business, and you're just ready to go. You're ready to move forward, and you're tired of what you deem to be excuses. But something to think about is the fact that because you are ready to go does not necessarily mean that what you're pursuing or pushing for now requires or should require an immediate reaction that should answer the bell now or scratch the itch now. Part of the benefit of learning to trust the team and having people who are considered advisors is to consider a couple of things that I do want to highlight with you today. Number one, you have these trusted advisors in one form or another to serve as wise counsel. These are people who are wise in their work, they're wise in their skill, they're wise in the things that they do, they're wise in their category of service. Take, for example, people who are responsible for your HR needs or hiring staff or identifying subcontractors. While you want to get a project started now or you want to get a result now and you know you need a staff person, team member, subcontractor, partner, provider, supplier to do A, B, and C, you've released your HR team or your partnership development team to find this person or this organization to do A, B, and C, and you want it done ASAP. You want these folks on board. You want them on payroll. You want them starting now. Your HR team says, well, we need a week or two or three to do A, B, and C to find what you're looking for. Not only to find what you're looking for, as if like we can just pluck people out of a hat to do A, B, and C, but we need to find a portfolio of people who may qualify for what you're looking to do. And we need to go through the process of vetting them so that we're selecting and recommending the right candidate or candidates for you to either choose from or to work with without even worrying about additional evaluation. So, our job as HR folks is to help you find the candidate that can truly bring speed. And speed is not necessarily starting tomorrow. Speed is defined by the ability of this person to come on board. And when they are on board, they can do the work that they've been hired to do. That may take a week or two or three, maybe 4 or longer. But the fastest path to success is doing it right. And this is what you're looking for from your advisors, to do it right. You're looking for them to do the work. Quite frankly, the work that you can't do, the work that you may know how to do, but you don't have the capacity to do anymore because you're focusing on your 20% of activities that will lead to the 80% of success of the organization. Throwing your 2 cents in and throwing your hat in the ring to do HR work because you know how to do it, or you know how to hire, or you know, quote unquote, what you're looking for, does not solve the problem. And oftentimes when we jump in the middle of something that we think we know how to do, we end up highlighting and focusing on the preferences that we have when, if we have a trusted advisor, they've been studying you, they've been evaluating you, they understand how you work, how you function, how you think, how you process, and they know, well, I know what he says or what she says that they like, but we also know these other things about them that makes them successful and with the type of personality that goes well with working with them. So you got to use your trusted advisors to be wise counsel to help do the work. And watch this. Here's a third point of why we need to focus on trusting our advisors as leaders. We need them to weed out the distractions that have historically or that are projected to be a distraction in our ability to progress towards our goals. Some of the decisions that we would make if we were involved in controlling the narrative, the action plan, the details would be completely disastrous because we would focus on the distractions, and or we wouldn't even notice some of the distractions that are actually causing hiccups, that are causing delays, that are causing us to make decisions that are not in the best interest of our project, our staff, our stakeholders, our customers, and ourselves. So our wise counsel, our trusted advisors, they serve as wise counsel to do the work, to weed out distractions, and to provide the best solutions to the problems that we've challenged them to solve. One of the best books I've read recently is Who Not How by Dan Sullivan. I believe that is correct. Dan Sullivan, let me just make sure that's correct. Dan Sullivan and Dr. Benjamin Hardy. Who Not How. If you haven't read that book, you got to grab that book, because the way to 10x and grow your business, scale your business, grow your ministry, grow your nonprofit, grow your project, grow whatever thing that you're focused on, has to include the most effective decision you can make as a leader. And that is to identify who can get this thing done for me, not how can I do it myself. Who can serve as a trusted advisor or team member to do X so that X can get done efficiently and fast. One of the mistakes entrepreneurs and leaders make is thinking that if I do it myself, it's the best way, fastest way to do it, just because I don't have to deal with conflict or tension or teaching or sharing information with people. When in reality, you create more backlog and bottlenecks by doing it, quote unquote, yourself. Therefore, you're wasting resources by not leveraging your trusted advisors who may be good at a thing or even great at a thing well beyond what you offer. The last thing I want to share with you about trusting your advisors is that not only are they there to provide wise counsel, to do the work, and to weed out distractions, and to provide the best solutions to problems, but they contribute significantly to the scaling of your business. And this is what it's all about, right? Scaling your business, growing your business, elevating your business, expanding your business to its next phase, and projecting it forward towards its destiny, right? Which is growth and success and serving your customers. But you can't scale your business if you are in the weeds of everything that could be assigned to a who, a trusted advisor. Got to read the book, Dan Sullivan. Got to read the book on how to identify the right people to help you do A, B, and C. There's always a better person to do a thing. Another way of saying who, not how, is a term that is used when people say, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in big trouble. Because if you're the smartest person in the room and you're the smartest person on every category and subject known to man and known to your business, you are in a situation where you end up doing everything yourself because you have no respect or trust in other people. You have no ability to identify people, lean on their capacity and their skill set and their knowledge to do something better than you can do yourself. Remember, your experiences are limited. And yet, if you have a trusted advisor who has a skill in a thing, purview, insight into a thing, they can certainly elevate and expand what you're trying to accomplish. This topic hits home for you. Go to drwilliampclark.com and schedule a consultation today. This impacts your ability to raise money. Learning, if you're not trusting your staff, it limits your earning potential and the revenue potential of your nonprofit or your small business. But if you want to talk about it, if you want to go through this and process through this and explore how my team and I can help you to navigate through trust issues so that you can expand your revenue generation, your revenue capacity, go ahead, go over to drwilliampclark.com. Schedule a consultation. We'd be glad to speak with you and to work with you and help you on your journey. This is Dr. William Clark with guys. Guys, we'll catch you next time